So first of all, if someone says you spent a lot of years in consulting and then you've had a long career in industry, they're basically saying you're really old. They did long this and long that. But separate from this length thing, I think for a lot of the stuff that I'm talking about, consulting is not good. Although some of the firms are wonderful, and I love my time at Bain. I absolutely loved it, and as I told you, two of my seminal mentors were from there. But it's just not the same. It's just not the same as the kind of accountability you have for human beings in a different type of organization. Both the type of people in there and their incredible career mobility that they have and the ambitions they have and all that, and the dynamic is very different. They don't want the gift that you can provide people who make $14 an hour and are never going to retire early. And so part of it's a need thing, and then part of it's just the nature of the business. So having said that, if you're sensitive to this, so when I was there, I wanted to work on implementation cases. I wanted to work for the clients I thought were the best leaders. And so in that sense, it was great because I got to be exposed to it. It was like going to business school. I got it. Well, I wasn't doing. I was able to, given I wanted it, I got exposed to lots of people from whom I learned a huge amount. But it was because of my career path at that point, as opposed to something that would be available to everyone. It could be if they was pursued. And having said that, I want to go back. For me, so the question as to a lot of this kind of leadership philosophy stuff, that's the answer. As to whether or not my business career is better off because I did it, I think the answer is an unambiguous yes. That there's, very crudely stated, there's sort of two groups of people, which of course is always wrong. There's people who are really smart and going to not be so good at managing, getting stuff done, managing organizations, relating to people. And for them, if they go into consulting first, they're just going to get better at their strengths. You know, they're going to get better at batting right-handed, and they're never going to learn how to bat left-handed because after 4 years, it'd be a nightmare for them to shift because they were already remedial in that area, and now they're triply remedial. And so what I always said is if you think you want to run something, for-profit, not-for-profit, if you're really incredibly smart analytics, then don't go to Bain & McKinsey first. Go work on those weaknesses and learn how to run stuff, because you can always fall back. You're still going to be smart in 4 years. You're still going to be analytical. And you can't miss that growth opportunity for working on your weaknesses, because you need to have some of all of that if you want to be a good general manager, CEO. Similarly, if you're a good team builder and manager, you're sort of task-oriented stuff like project stuff, that's your sweet spot. But God, you sort of marvel at how some other people can do a case in half the time that you do, and they get every important point, and you only got 2/3. Then I say, get your butt into consulting, because then you work on that. And so I think it's very much a situation, person-specific answer. And for me, I needed to be more strategically aggressive in how I thought. I needed to be more conceptual. I needed to do better at coming up with paradigms that were collectively exhaustive and mutually exclusive. So for me, it was a gift. And for me to shift into management was like, okay, I was born to raise that, to play that sport. A lot to learn, but that just fits with my natural athletic orientation.
Cambiar vidas,
Change lives.
change organizations,
Change
दुनिया में बदलाव.
Change the world.